Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening. and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the... Takes the shot! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now, can they get him away? Rummenigge! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rummenigge did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's neat. Ball driven towards the far. He rises! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? This time, surely! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Van Dijk gets it away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Drogba out towards the flank. And this is Messi. And he's straight offside. Now Shevchenko, Stoichkov, looking to play him in. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Well, they've got it again. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Messi, aimed beyond the defence. That's good alertness. And this is Shevchenko. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Xavi. Now it's Shevchenko. Azar. Messi. Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Another nicely shaped ball. And this is Shevchenko. Shot could be on. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, super ball. Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Azar. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's compelling stuff. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Goes for a shot! Stoichkov! Oh, wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Azar with a delivery. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hernandez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckenbauer.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Great vision. He's plenty of space out wide here. Delivers the ball.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Out of play for a throw. Nicely spread. Beckenbauer makes the interception. And it's Azar. Conte. Threads one in. De Ligt. Hernandez. Tries from distance. It's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can get it through. And he's onside. Lovely feet. A heavy challenge. That's a sharp pass. He's gone for goal.
What I can say from the keeper, that may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And here's Benzema. Can he get on the end of this? Now the cross. He's got tall. Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Now it's Mbappe. Del Piero. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Hernandez. Cornet. Now it's Forlan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, look at the space here. That's a pretty loose pass. It'll be a throw-in. That's gone for a throw-in. He is just caressing the ball. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Deep cross. Climbs up big. It's there. Deep into injury time. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think Boss won't be amused.
And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield.
Aerobics 807947. No. Already? Uh, yeah. No, no. No. Mulai sih, nah, nah, ini yang sekali yang enggak. Oh, yang sekali yang saya itu doang yang beri. Oh, ya tuh. Terus aja. Itu tuh, ini foto aja. Mana aku sih itu. Seperti yang jadi. Ya, boleh. Oh, sampai datang ini. Ini semua gimana ya? Tapi
ഇന്നലെ അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ഉണ്ട് ഇന്നലെ രാത്രി എന്തോ
ini sudah. Ini itu memang baik juga. Kamu ini gimana lagi? Jawab dulu lebih. Kamu ini nanti kan. Iya kan. No. 0682 आप इस सकते हैं कि हम आके कोई तो बोलने के ये बहुत सही है आप नहीं बोलते
Nothing but a dream. I got pennies in my pockets. All my friends doing well. Yeah, where have I been all these years? I've been trying. Nothing but a man standing on the low now. Can't you just tell? Yeah, I've been holding in quite some time now. Do I finally get together?
ഒരു കമന്ററി മിസ്സായി അപ്പൊ ഞങ്ങളത് കളി പോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് വീട്ടിലും കണ്ടു
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Stoichkov. That's been cut out, well played. Rummenigge.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Neymar. It's Neymar! Neymar! One type, he's brilliant! A finish of true class! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Santos are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's a player who has defined a generation. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely weighted ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Santos have the chance to go the other way. And here's Stoichkov. And it's Jordi Alba.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's cut it out. Rummenigge. Now it's Stoichkov. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. That's a danger. And the finish! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Santos leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Santos, number 6.
And the second half gets underway.
On the field is
Santos carrying a 1-goal lead. And that's cause for mild irritation. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Forlan. Now it's Messi. Santos come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly... Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Santos are looking to go forward now. Now it's Marquinhos. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them...
It's Forlan! Oh, split-second reaction.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems...
He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal have their third corner. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution for Santos. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Mateus. Coming on the field. Number 23.
That has not gone well.
Danny Olmo. Number 9. Raul. Substitution in progress.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Xavi. Goes for the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Xavi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Raul. And this is Forlan. Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan! A finish right from the top draw. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Howson gets across to intercept that. Santos have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Danny Olmo just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Harrison. So that's it. It is all over. Santos are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Forlan claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team.
എന്തായാലും വരുമ്പോ ജയിക്കില്ല.
കൊണ്ടില്ല കൊണ്ടില്ല നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നല്ല നല്ല അവസരങ്ങൾ കിട്ടിയതന്നെ ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടാക്കി നല്ല അവസരങ്ങളല്ലേ ഒരു മണിക്കല്ലേ നാളെ ചെയ്യാതെ കുടിക്കാൻ സാധിക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ പറയുന്നത് അതിനാ അമ്മല്ല കൊടുക്കും
ഇപ്പൊ കിരണിന്റെ ടീമിൽ ഒരാളൊക്കെ വന്നു അവർക്കൊരു മിസ്സായിരുന്നു ഇവർക്കാണ് മിസ് കൊടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ബോർഡ് Million compliment million young man. Yeah, yeah. നീ ജയിച്ചാൽ നീ കയറും ടൈം കൂട്ടി എല്ലാവരും കൂട്ടി ജയിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളൂ 3 പോയിന്റ് നിനക്ക് 4 പോകുന്നുണ്ട്
picture of him. Sono farà qualche pagina. Indian
So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Genuinely a heavyweight contest. North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting...
Shot, surely! And he's there to clear it. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Xavi wins the duel this time. And it's Rivaldo. And he's let fly! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's a prone ball. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! A finish of true class! Arsenal take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckham. Now Shevchenko. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. That's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries to play it through. Kajolu. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Beckham.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Just off target. "15 minutes till half-time. Back into the middle. Oh, super ball! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Shevchenko takes the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Shevchenko brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. What? He's had a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Here he's tried one! Cafu. Here's Rivaldo. And it's Stojkovic. Gives it back. It's Rivaldo! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Oh, smashing header! Danger averted for now. Van Dijk. Stojkovic! Sticks it away! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with same intensity and tempo. They should be getting both the goals.
And the shot! That has not worked out as planned.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Kajolu. Great vision. Xavi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't tripping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's offside!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's intervened well there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
Well read, nice interception. Rivaldo. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now Shevchenko. And pass is intercepted. Rivaldo, very much a man of this moment. And it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 75 minutes played. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Xavi!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped.
Rummenigge thinks about the shot. Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Good read, needed to be. Xavi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. Big chance! And And they are cruising away. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best...
Sharing on it. Who are you?
Dance, that wanna dance, that wanna dance,
Hey,
that wanna dance, that wanna dance, that wanna dance, that wanna dance, that wanna dance,
get it.
that wanna dance,
What you wanna do?
that wanna dance,
What you wanna do?
that wanna dance,
Old school?
that wanna dance,
We gon' hey,
General.
mind of my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. Can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance. All I wanna do is move on a boogaloo. I'm groove my body. I take off the shoes when I fool get loose. Watch this.
Option right here. Relax.
My body screaming. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna dance.
Okay.
Dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? Where she go to? Like a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah.
The ball really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Shot at goal!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rummenigge. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's through and all alone. And Shevchenko! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Costa Curta. Now it's Forlan. This looks promising. He's gone for goal!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, cracking ball. Oh, good-looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And no, that was never going to make it. Santos are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. Now it's Forlan. Davids has quite the footballing brain. And the shot! He can get that clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's the keeper's ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Rummenigge tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's well seen too. That's a sharp pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello attendees.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Out to the right. Pass somewhat off target. And now they can clear their lines. That is good alertness. Santos come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Stoichkov. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, there's a probing ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Always onto this. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the...
Rummenigge is on his own. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in a great position here. Big chance! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Santos are all square! And that really is so impressive.
26 minutes is number 15, El Hadji Diouf. El Hadji Diouf. El Hadji Diouf. Substitution for Santos, number 14.
We have got
Nair.
changes here from both sides, in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Looking for the run, and he was quick to react. Danny Olmo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Forlan takes on his marker. And here's Messi. Messi!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball, take too long, and that happens, it gets pinched.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Not the most... Oh no, what has happened here? Messi. Out again for a throw-in. Davids. And that is as far as it goes. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് നിനക്ക് ബൂസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിട്ട് എനിക്ക് നീ മറ്റേ അതായത് ഇങ്ങനെ കപ്പ് പിടിച്ചിങ്ങനെ നിൽക്കുന്നത്
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Xavi gets it away. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Goal! Santos! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Number 14, Nair.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rummenigge looking for the run. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Forlan. Knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Costa Curta. To McAllister. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. It's a loose ball. That's an excellent interception. Dembele. Oh, super find. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Messi. Looking to play him in.
Pero
Forlan
kung
finds himself offside. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution for Santos, number 18, Batistuta.
And so we're off
Coming
again.
on the field is number
Santos
6.
are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's on it. Can he get away? Santos come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And that could set him on his way. McAllister. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So we've reached the hour mark. He's found a way. Forlan! Forlan! That is a beauty! A finish right from the top draw. Into the lead once more. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Santos take the lead. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, that's been intercepted. And he was quick to react. Santos still have the cards to affect this game. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Xavi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. And claimed it back swiftly.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Dembele. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi, Forlan, Busquets deals with that comfortably. So that's it. It is all over. Santos pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Neymar, voted man of the
Just a quick
match, and
announcement.
deservedly
And
so.
one, two, we're about to announce today's lottery
Well, after all of that, Jim,
Please
what
watch
are you
the screen
thinking?
if you have a ticket.
Santos definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continues.